The number one reason why you can't escape your patterns, whether it's the constant drama, the emotional roller coasters, or the same arguments happening again and again, is because you believe you are your emotions. And this is actually one of the biggest blocks that's keeping you stuck. It isn't because you're too emotional. It's because nobody ever taught you what to actually do with what you feel. And that's exactly what this video is about, because once you understand that you are not your emotions, that they don't form your identity, everything begins to shift. Your relationships, your reactions, and the way you show up in your own life. Let's get started.
So I'm going to talk about your emotions. Your emotions are very important because they're not fixed. They are something that's changeable. The important thing for everybody is to never identify with your emotions. Never identify with your emotions. And you hear people say things like, I'm just an anxious person, or I'm a hothead, I'm just hot-headed, or I am depressed. Just those words, some minor things, you are identifying with that emotion. So it's a part of you, which makes it very difficult to step out of that role. So instead, I want you to replace that with, I'm feeling a little bit anxious right now. Or at this moment, something's made me feel angry. And just by changing the language around your emotion, you're stepping away from it. You're distancing yourself from that emotion. Even if you're really feeling something and it's hard to control, you're at least not identifying with that emotion. And that's really important. Some of you may follow Master Co. And if you haven't, I'm just going to do one of these exercises that he does all the time. And it's not about doing it all the time. It's about repetition so that it really drills down into your mind on how everything works, on how your emotions work, on how your thoughts work, and how energy works. So I want you to move your hand. Okay, so everybody, move your hand. What are you moving? I'm moving my hand, right? Who is moving your hand? I am. Now, stop moving your hand. Okay, you're going to put it down. Are you your hand? That's obvious, isn't it? You're not your hand. You are the mover of your hand. You can move your hand when you want to, and you can put it down and stop moving it when you want to. Therefore, you are not your hand. You are the mover of your hand. Now, moving on to your emotions, I want you to feel happy. So we all know that your thoughts and emotions are so interlinked. It's hard to have a thought without an emotion and vice versa. So me telling you, I want you to feel happy, you might have to think about somebody that puts a smile on your face. You might have to think about something that happened recently that made you smile. And sometimes even just the act of putting a smile on your face can start making you feel happy. Now I want you to feel sad. Again, you might have to think about something. If there's something recent, then it won't be very hard for you to feel sad because you obviously can feel something that happened, yesterday or even today. If it's something in the distant past, then you might have to think about that or a person that's upset you in order to make you feel sad. So, are you your emotions? We just showed that you can feel happy, you can feel sad, you can change those by thinking about something else. So you are not your emotions. You are the feeler of your emotions. They are not you. Now, obviously, if you're going through life and something happens and you get caught up in your emotions, it's not as easy to say, okay, I'm going to be happy now, or I'm going to do this now instead. It's harder to do, but we have at least distinguished that you are not your emotions. You can change them as you wish in a simple case. Now, finally, I want you to hold out your hand and I want you to think of an apple. Okay, so imagine there's an apple on your hand and you can see the shape of it, you can see the color of it. Okay? So you can visualize this apple. Now, there's no apple. I want you to think of a house. So it could be a small house on your hand, or you can think of a bigger house in front of you. Are you the apple? And are you the house? Well, of course not. You are the thinker of these thoughts. You are not the body. You are not your emotions, and you are not your mind. So you do not identify with any of these. You are more than all of them. So I'm just going to, there's this affirmation that I learned from what I do, which is pranic healing and or hatha yoga from Master Choa Sui. And I have actually reworded it in everyday language. So I just want you to close your eyes. This is just a few lines. It's not very long. And just listen to my words, okay? I am not the body. The body is just my vehicle. I am not my emotions. Emotions are feelings that I experience. I am not even the mind. The mind is just a subtle instrument of the soul. I am the awareness behind all of this. I am the one who observes. I am the mover, the feeler, and the thinker. And I am not limited by any of these. I can choose to move. I can choose my emotions. And I can choose my thoughts. These are not me, and so they don't control who I am. Now, very simple, but this is a lot deeper than just listening to something for less than a minute. Just remember this, because when life gets complicated, you are not the body, you are not your emotions, you are not even your thoughts or your mind. You can choose all of these, and what you choose determines the outcome of the next step in your life, because it's all about what you bring into your body. What types of emotions you think every day creates a pattern. So if you're constantly thinking critical thoughts, if you're constantly thinking about worrying thoughts, fearful thoughts, anxious thoughts, these are the things you're putting in, these emotions. And I say this in a few of my videos. Imagine your body as a glass jar. And every emotion you have, it's like you're putting a marble in your jar. And the heavy emotions or the negative emotions like anger, hatred, resentment, guilt, grief, imagine those as big, heavy marbles, and they're very dark, and they just sink to the bottom of your jar. Whereas when you feel joy and bliss and happiness and gratitude and all of those nice things, imagine a small, light, glowing, bright marble just sinking at the top, not even sinking, floating at the top of your jar. And what you put in your jar on a day-to-day basis is who you become. Okay, they are not you, remember that. It's not you, this anger, but you have to have that realization that you are more than your emotions. So just be mindful. And meditation does all of this. Meditation helps you to find that gap in between all of your emotions so that you're not constantly reacting. You're able to find that pause and, even just for that split second to have that thought. Do I really want to say that? Do I really want to go down that path? And just by making that transition, you can change a lot of things in your life. It's when people are on autopilot and you just react and you just scream, people trigger you, and you don't think about what you want to say or what you want to do to create a better future. You just react. That's when we get stuck in the pattern, the repeating patterns of our lives that we want to change, but we can't get out of. So remember, you are not your emotions. You can choose these. And once you distance yourself from that, then it's possible to transform them. So I'm going to lead you through a relaxation first. And the one I'm going to do is the same one I did on Sunday, which is change your patterns, because this is the theme for this month. And I just want you to all close your eyes.
Before we begin the meditation, I just want to say something. If what we've covered resonates with you and you recognize that this is happening in your own life, maybe you keep finding yourself stuck in the same relationship patterns or feeling trapped in the same emotional cycles no matter what you try. I want you to know there's a reason for that, and it goes much deeper than most people realize. I work privately with women who are done working on the symptoms and are actually ready to get into the energetic root of what's generating the pattern so it can finally be understood, processed, and genuinely released rather than just managed. If this sounds like it might be for you, the link below will take you to a short video that explains exactly how it works. Have a look when you're ready, and if it resonates, you'll feel it. But for now, I hope you enjoy this guided meditation. Make sure that you're in a comfortable position and that you won't be disturbed for the duration of this session. Sit up with your spine straight and your shoulders relaxed. Bring your focus to your breath and really pay attention to how your abdomen and lungs expand and contract when you inhale and exhale. Let your breath flow however it wants to right now. Notice your jaws, and if you feel any tension here, just notice it. Don't try to change anything. Now breathe into the sensations in your jaw, and as you exhale, allow it to release a little. Inhale again. Imagine that you are breathing in new life, and when you exhale, let all stress, anxiety, and fear completely fade. Take another breath in, and when you exhale, feel yourself let go of any worries. Notice how relaxed you are becoming right now. Let another breath come in naturally, imagining how you would like your life to be, how you want to feel, and as you let it go, notice how any negativity eases and fades away. A gentle wave of relaxation sweeps over you as you breathe in and out. I'm going to count down from the number 10, and I want you to visualize the numbers in your mind while I slowly count, starting with 10, 9, 8. You're feeling more and more relaxed. 7, 6, 5, 4. Your mind is entering into a deeper state of relaxation. 3, 2, and 1. Allow your breath to flow naturally now, letting yourself feel calm and peaceful. You deserve to always feel this calm and this wonderful feeling of serenity. You are open now to receive new thoughts, and you open up even more with each breath you take to new and fresh energy. You will notice how new ideas and opportunities begin to present themselves to you each day. Any words that have been said to you in the past, even by the people you care about, that may have made you feel that you are limited in your achievements and happiness are not true. This may have held you back before, but know that this is simply not true. You have limitless potential, and you are deserving to have a life you've always dreamed of, full of happiness and fulfillment. Sometimes what you learn causes you to doubt yourself and your abilities to get what you want or to be who you want to be. These no longer serve you. You can release them now. You deserve to be happy, and you choose to have this for yourself. You are worthy to have people around you who care about you. You are fully capable and deserving of abundance in your life. You choose to let go of the thoughts that cause you to worry and fear about the future, because these thoughts do not serve you, and in fact, they hold you back from making better decisions for a better life. Now imagine that you are energized and have a new passion for life. This may be imagining how you used to feel at a previous time when you were happy, or it can be something that you would like to have for yourself now and in the future. So even if this is not true of your present self, imagine it vividly and with as much detail as you can. See yourself full of energy and optimism. You can imagine it here as if you were watching a movie of yourself, if that helps. But see the colors brightly and watch yourself full of ambition, taking steps forward towards achievement. Stay with your breath and allow your intentions to remain positive. Even if you don't feel positive in this moment, you can imagine what being joyful and happy is like. So breathe into this joy you are creating and notice how you are consciously shifting any negative or anxious thoughts right now into peaceful feelings instead by following your breath. Breathe in deeply and let your exhalation completely relax you. Any thoughts that previously held you back become smaller and smaller. Watch any negative thoughts diminish little by little, as if you are walking away from them, and they are getting smaller and smaller and fading away into the distance. As you see them go, you are freed from any hold that they have on you. Allow yourself a few moments to simply be. Notice and feel changes from this moment right now and the difference between how you felt before you began this meditation. Your new thoughts will now replace any previous negative thoughts and anxiety you have now let go of. Accept this wonderful change to your new life. And every time you find yourself going back to your previous conditioned ways of thinking, just take a few deep breaths and remember that you can create this wonderful life you have just imagined. Now return your focus to your breath for a few more moments, and in your own time, whenever you are ready, slowly open your eyes and know that you have just stepped closer to creating the life you truly desire.